Carolyn Bryant, we have God's word on that. Because that's who sent us here. We come here not on our own powers. So if in fact she has packed up and ran, and she's out there running on the highway now with that U-Haul she was packing up over the last few days. We don't feel sorry for her.
Not at all.
We don't feel sorry for her.
Not at all.
You say she's 88 years old. Let me do this. I want to introduce to you first.
That's right.
Before I come back with some more. Black Power, give yourself a hand, man. Everybody a hand. We're putting the spotlight on the identification and the location of the false accuser of Emmett Till, and we will not let up.
That's right. That's right.
And we will not let up. And you're going to have to be out here every day, every night. Because the word has gone out all over America every day, every night. It's on. This ain't no one-day protest.
Yes.
Let me let you hear from Emmett Till's cousin right now. Let me let you hear from a brave and courageous woman who suffered much indignity behind this atrocity. Bring on Miss Priscilla, the cousin of Emmett Till. Bring her on.
Thank you all. Thank you. I'm Priscilla Sterling out of Jackson, Mississippi. And I just want you all to know that it was white supremacy that freed Carolyn Bryant, that freed J.W. Milam, and that freed Roy Bryant. The warrant that was found in June stated that Carolyn Bryant was there, charged with kidnapping as well as accessory to murder. Why Carolyn Bryant did not get charged? You had United States senators involved in this case. You had James O. Eastland, who was a United States senator in Washington, D.C. You had John C. Stennis, who's a United States senator. All these men are in Mississippi. And we just left from downtown, and I just went over a manifesto of 45 racist organizations in Mississippi right now. I'm telling you all to go back to your states, your cities, pull up the hate map. There's a hate map in each one of these states. There are organizations, and you don't have no idea of your local government leaders that belong to these racist organizations. That's the reason why even white people are afraid to vote a certain way they don't know who their neighbor are, to point the finger and kill them, because white supremacy has become so powerful it's dictating the lives of us every day, especially our family. That's the reason why we're standing out here. And then they try to point fingers at the Black Panther Party, who did no such things as white supremacy, who did no such thing as drag families from their homes, killing our black men and our black women. I mean, taking us from each other. Black Panther Party didn't do that for them to be targeting us today. The focus here today is about justice. It's about America. The laws are not pertaining to white people like they are to black. It's a double standard here when it comes to the laws in the United States. I'm asking Joe Biden, our president, the United Nations, local task force to become involved with these racist organizations that you all need to be paying attention to now, because after January 6th, you have no idea of the racists that are coming from your states. And they very well could be these police officers that participated in this sedation that happened at the Capitol. And the reason why I bring that up, because half of the people that came to Washington January 6th went back to their states. I know they went back to Mississippi, because I have a leaflet from the Southern Poverty Law Center that states, and let me go over a few of them with you. I have votes from KKK, Jackson, Mississippi. I have the United Storm Front and the Southern White Knight, KKK, Jackson, Mississippi. I have the Traditional White Knights, KKK, Jackson, Mississippi. I Press 2 for English, anti-immigrant, Jackson, Mississippi. I have the Mississippi White Knight, KKK, Jackson, Mississippi. I have the Council of Conservative Citizens, Jackson, Mississippi. I have the Council of Conservative Citizens, White National, Byron, Mississippi. I have the Mississippi White Knights, KKK, Pearl, Mississippi. American Family First, anti-gay, Tupelo. American Nationalist Socialist, neo-Nazi, Tupelo. Aryan Nation, 88, Tupelo, Mississippi. Blood and Honor, America Division, Racist Skinhead, Tupelo, Mississippi. Mississippi White Knights and KKK, Tupelo. National Socialist Movement, neo-Nazis, Boonville, Mississippi. The original White Knights of the KKK, Boonville, Mississippi. Council of Conservative Citizens, White National, Pineywood, Mississippi. Mississippi White Knights of KKK, Brookhaven, Mississippi. The Mississippi White Knights of KKK, Meridian, Mississippi. The Council of Conservative Citizens, White National, Holly Spring. The European American Unity Right Organization, White Nationalists, Ripley. The Focus Women Front, Racist Skinhead, Ripley, Mississippi.
Call the roll.
Yes, and we got
It goes on and on. This is Mississippi alone.
Yes.
You tell me why you hearing about our ex-governor, Phil Bryant, Brent Favre, stealing $2 million of dollars from
Yes.
DHS.
Go ahead, sister, go ahead.
We are the poorest state in the state of Mississippi. We're the poorest state. How come our governor, pro football players, pro athletes are stealing money from the Department of Human Services? Because white supremacy allows it. Because no one from the government is holding these people accountable.
That's right.
The government. I'm asking the government. I'm asking the United Nations. If we want to come together and unite as a people, we're going to have to come against white supremacy.
That's right.
I am so serious. We cannot live like this. We cannot continue to live like this.
That's right.
I just mentioned 45 racist organizations in the state of Mississippi. Imagine how many are in your town. That means that your local city members, board members, your mayors, your governors, the people over the banks. So when you find out they are part of this, you vote them out and you hold them accountable. Find out who they are and get them out of those positions.
That's right.
No one should be afraid to vote. But the reason why people now are afraid to vote, because if certain white supremacy, your friends who belong to these organizations know that you went over there and voted, your household could possibly be in threat. Why you think they went in after that governor, the white governor? They had planned a whole terroristic threat on kidnapping that woman. But in Michigan. So who was going to be there to protect her if no one is holding these white supremacists? Look at what's happened to Emmett. You have United States senators out of Mississippi being involved in a 14-year-old murder trial.
Listen.
Look how deep this case is and why Carolyn Bryant is able to live in the state of Kentucky. Because the government, my family is asking for the Department of Justice. I had a meeting with the Department of Justice March 8, 2022. They were happy to me because you know what? When you had William Barr, who was the Attorney General then, the whole thing is still run by Trump political party.
Yes.
Christian Clark, who is the head of the Attorney General's office now, can't do nothing. Because something was put in place when Donald Trump became president. So now it's going to take mountains to move. To move us to do the right thing.
Yes.
We can do it together. We can do it together.
Yes.
Because believe me, I have a white brother-in-law and I have a white sister-in-law. And this ain't about attacking up me being a racist. This is about the justice that I deserve and everybody else deserves. That's what this is about. So I want you all to focus on your attention to go back to your hometown. Pull out there. Go to the Southern Providence Law Center. And now they have declined because they have got afraid because after this January the 6th, people start paying attention to the hate map. So they start decreasing the number. Actually, hate organizations help skyrocket.
Yes.
So now it's time for the government. It's time for task force to get out here on the ground and make something happen for our lives. Thank you.
Thank you.
No justice. No justice.
No peace.
Black power.
Black power.
Black power.
Black power.
Who do we want?
Justice.
How do we want her?
Locked up.
Who do we want?
Kevin Bryant.
How do we want her?
Locked up.
Some of y'all get hesitation when I say, how do you want her?
Locked up.
You don't even know how you want her.
Locked up.
Pepperoni.
Locked up.
All I know is here. I bring to you the man that has one of the key organizers, hard-working elder, a veteran of the United States Armed Forces, but he now has switched and he's fighting for black folks. He is an organizer without equal. He is an elder without rest and without withering. He is a model example, and he is a spirit of inspiration for our entire movement. I'm talking about the courageous, the tactical, the persistent, the dedicated. I'm talking about from Indianapolis, Indiana, our Minister of Communications, the warrior elder, Omomoja Ajabu. Give it up strong for him. Strong for him. We've seen him all on the news, putting the heat on, and he's going to give you an update of what's happening right here at 1040 Shide Lane. Black pie.
Black power.
Black pie.
Black power.
Black pie.
Black power.
They call me the elder.
Yes, sir.
Because I was living. His sister's cousin was lynched by the white woman that lives back there.
Listen.
How many of y'all were living?
1951. 1952.
Most of y'all weren't even born, and so they tried to tell us that it's been so long ago. Why are you trying to pursue something that happened 67 years ago? We pursue it because justice does not have an expiration date.
Yes.
Amen.
Yes.
If it had been addressed in 1955, then we wouldn't have had George Floyd in 2021.
Yes.
Black power!
Black power.
Black power!
Black power.
I don't know about y'all, and I'm a God-fearing man, but I'm tired of this shit.
Yes.
Are you?
Yes.
America's got to start treating us what our humanity demands.
Yes.
And we got to refuse to continue to live beneath our humanity. We're humans. We should be treated as humans. Right here, today, our brother, Najee, was arrested because he had an outstanding warrant. Did y'all hear what I said?
Yes. Doesn't surprise us. Doesn't